First question is evaluate without expansion. Without expansion. And the determinant is given 3, 2, 2, 1, 6, 5, 4, -2, 9, -3, 6, -5, and 12, 2, 8, 7. So without expanding the determinant, we have to find out the value of the determinant. So here at first we can take 3 common from the column 1, that means C1, and common 2 from column 3 or C3. So that one is becoming 3 cross 2 cross from the first column, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Second column is unchanged. So 2, 5, -3, 2. Third column is now 1, 2, 3, 4. And the fourth column is 1, -2, -5, and 7. Column 4 is also unchanged. Now here we can see that the column 1 and column 3 are equal. So we can say the column 1 and column 3. So we can say the value of the determinant is equal to 0. So the complete result is equal to 0. Next question. Next question is using properties of determinant. Using properties of determinant, transform the determinant. That is 1, -2, 3, 2, -1, 4, and -2, 3, 1 into a determinant of equal value with zeros in the first row, that is in the second and third column of the first row. That is, so to solve the problem, at first we multiply each element in column 1 by 2 and add the corresponding elements in the column of C2. That means practically we are here 2 into C1 plus C2, then we are transforming it to the column 2. So the determinant is now column 1 is unchanged, So column 2 is now becoming 2 into 1 minus 2 and 2 into 2 minus 1 and 2 into minus 2 plus 3. Column 3 unchanged, 3, 4, 1. So that one is becoming 1, 0, 3, then 2, 3, 4, and minus 2, minus 1, and 1. Then once again we are doing the operation, that is minus 3 into C1. That means column 1, each and every element is multiplied with the minus 3, then adding with the elements of the corresponding column 3, then it is transforming into column 3. So now the determinant is 1, 2, minus 2, and that one 0, 3, minus 1. Column 1 and column 2 are unchanged, and column 3 is now minus 3 into 1 plus 3, minus 3 into 2 plus 4, and minus 3 into minus 2 plus 1 is equal to 1, 0, 0, 2, 3, minus 2, minus 2, minus 1, 7. So using only the properties of the determinant, we have transformed the determinant into an equal value determinant, where in the first row, but in the second and third column, the values are the elements are 0. So proceed to the next problem. The next problem is given using properties of determinants, transform the determinant. The determinant is given 3, 6, 2, 3, minus 2, 1, minus 2, 2, 4, minus 5, 1, 4, and 1, 3, 4, minus 2 into an equal determinant having 3 zeros in the fourth row. So the problem is near about the same type. So here we are proceeding with the solution. At first, writing the determinant once again, 3, 6, 2, 3, minus 2, 1, minus 2, 2, then 4, minus 5, 1, 4, and then 1, 3, 4, minus 2. Now the operations we are proceeding with C2 minus 3 into C1 plus C2, C3 minus 4 into C1 plus C3, and for C4 that is plus 2 into C1 plus C4. So now the determinant becomes like, that is the first column is remaining the same. The second column is now minus 3 into 3 plus 6, minus 3 into minus 2 plus 1, minus 3 into 4, minus 5. So that should be minus 5, and minus 3 into 1 plus 3. Third column minus 4 into 3 plus 2 minus 4 into minus 2 minus 2, then minus 4 into 4 plus 1 and minus 4 into 1 plus 4. For the fourth column, that is 2 into 3 plus 3, 2 into minus 2 plus 2, 2 into 4 plus 4, and 2 into 1 minus 2. So after calculation, we are getting 3 minus 2, 4, 1, minus 3, 7, minus 17 and 0. Again minus 10, 6, minus 15, 0, and 9, minus 2, 12, and 0. And that is our required equal value determinant after transformation, where we have in the fourth row, the second, third, and fourth column element are 0. So we can now proceed to the next problem. The next problem is given: factor the following determinant. Factor the following determinant, and that one is given: x, y, 1, x square, y square, 1, x cube, y cube, 1. Let's proceed with the solution. So from the very first column, we can take common the x, and from the second column, we can take common the y. So it is now 1, 1, 1. That one is x, x square. That one is y, that one is y square, and 1, 1. Now after that, we are doing the operation. That means C1 is now C1 minus C3, and C2, that is C2 minus C3. So x into y and 0, 0, 1, the column 1. So 1 minus 1, 0. That is x minus becoming column 1 minus column 3. So x minus 1, and that one y minus 1, that one is 1. And that is C2 minus C3. So x square minus 1 and y square minus 1, and that one is 1 again. So we can write it as 0, 0, 1, x minus 1, x plus 1 into x minus 1, y minus 1, y plus 1 into y minus 1, 1, 1. So minimizing the determinant, we can say that one is x, y, and after that x minus 1, y minus 1, x plus 1, x minus 1, y plus 1, y minus 1. So from the first column, we can take the common as x minus 1, and from the second column, we can take common as y minus 1. So that is 1, 1, x plus 1, y plus 1. So after calculation, we are getting x minus 1, y minus 1, and y plus 1 minus x minus 1. So removing 1, we are getting the result or the factorization or the factors are y minus x into y, x minus 1, y minus 1, then y minus x. Now the next problem. Here the problem is question number 5. Solve the system of linear equations by Cramer's rule if possible. Let's check the system. X minus 3y plus 2z is equal to 4, 2x plus y minus 3z is equal to minus 2, and 4x minus 5y plus z is equal to 5. So for the Cramer's rule, at first we have to find out the determinant of the coefficient matrix. Let's check what is the determinant of the coefficient matrix. 1 minus 3, 2, then 2, 1, minus 3, 4, minus 5, and 1. So let's check what is the value. 1 into, that is 1 minus 3 minus 5, 1, then minus of minus 3 into, that is 2 minus 3, 4, 1, and then plus 2 into 2, 1, 4, minus 5. Let's check the value. 1 into 1 minus 15 minus of minus 3, that means we are getting here, that is plus 3. So we can write it here, that is plus 3, 2 plus 12, and then plus 2 minus 10 minus 4, and the result is here, that is minus 14 plus 42 minus 28, and the result is equal to 0. So as the value of the determinant of the coefficient matrix is equal to 0, so we cannot proceed with the Cramer's rule. So this system of linear equations cannot be solved by Cramer's rule. Let's proceed with the next problem. And here the problem is find the inverse of the matrix. And that is a problem on matrix. Matrix A has been given 2, 5, 4, 1, 4, 3, 1, minus 3, minus 2. Let's proceed with the solution. So here at first we are finding the determinant value of the matrix. So A is equal to 2 into minus 8 plus 9, that means that 1, then minus 5 into minus 2 minus 3, and then plus 4 into minus 3 minus 4, or 2 plus 25 minus 28, then that one is equal to minus 1, so not equal to 0. So that means the matrix is invertible. So we can say the matrix is invertible. So we have to find out the adjoint or the adjugate of the matrix. So here the adjoint of A. So here I am writing the very first one, that is plus of 4, 3, -3, -2. Then minus of 1, 3, 1, -2. Then plus of 1, 4, 1, -3. Then for the second row, that is 5, 4, -3, -2. Here that one is plus 2, 4, 1 and -2. Then minus 2, 5, 1, -3. And the third row is now plus, that is 5, 4, 4, 3, minus of 2, 4, 1, 3, and then plus 2, 5, 1, 4. And the complete matrix, for the adjoint we have to find out the transpose also. So let us check the values now. That is, the first one is 1, then 5, then -7, then -2, -8, +11, then -1, -2, 3, then the transpose, and that one is equal to, after transpose, 1, -2, -1, 5, -8, -2, -7, 11, 3. So the inverse matrix A inverse is equal to adjoint of A, and after the determinant of A, that is divided by. So that one is, as the -1 is the determinant, so the result of the inverse is -1, 2, 1, just changing the sign of the elements, and that is -5, 8, 2, and 7, -11, -3. And that one is the inverse of the matrix A. The next problem, that means question number 7. Find if they exist, where we have to find out A cross B, B, B cross A, and A square, where A is equal to 3, 2, 1, and B is given 2, 3, 0. Let's proceed with the solution. So now, at first, A, that means 3, 2, 1 is equal to the 1 row and 3 columns. So 1 cross 3, and B, 3 rows and 1 column. That means 3 cross 1 order. So for the very first one, A cross B, so we can multiply that one, that is 3, 2, 1, 1 cross 3 cross 2, 3, 0, 3 cross 1, as the column number of the A is 3 and the row number of B is equal to 3. So we can multiply the two matrices, and the result is 3 cross 2 plus 2 cross 3 plus 1 cross 0. So obviously the order would be 1 cross 1, and the result is, that is 6 plus 6 plus 1, that is 13, 1 cross 1. So A cross B is possible. Next one, we have to proceed with the B cross A. So B cross A is equal to now 2, 3, 0. So that is 3 cross 1 cross 3, 2, 1. That is 1 cross 3. So the column number is 1, row number is here 1. So once again, the order of the matrix 3 cross 1, that means the column number of the matrix B is 1 and the row number of column A, sorry, the matrix A is 1. So obviously the resultant matrix would be of 3 cross 3, and the matrix multiplication is obviously possible. So here we are proceeding with the multiplication. So that one is 2 cross 3 and 2 cross 2 and 2 cross 1. Then 3 cross 3, that is 3 cross 2, that is 3 cross 1. And 0 cross 3, 0 cross 2 and 0 cross 1, and that is 3 cross 3. So the result is now 6, 4, 2, 9, 6, 3, 0, 0, 0, and 3 cross 3. So B cross A, that is also possible. Now for the question number C, that means A square. So A square means 3, 2, 1. That is 3 row 1 column 3 and cross 3, 2, 1. So that is also 1 cross 3. Now here we can check the column number of A here on the left hand of the multiplication sign, and here the row number is 1. So that is not possible for the multiplication of matrices. So is, we can say, not possible. And as 1 cross 3 order matrix cannot be multiplied with 1 cross 3, that is of same order. Let's proceed with the next problem. And the next problem is question number 8. If matrix A has been given, that is -2, -1, 1, 0, 3, -4, and B matrix has been given 0, 3, 2, 0, -4, -1. That means of order 3 row 2 columns, 3 row 2 columns of same order. Now we have to find out or solve for the matrix X for both of the equations given below. So the very first one is now A 2x plus 3a is equal to B, and the second equation is 3a plus 6b is equal to minus 3x. Let's proceed with the solution. So here we have at first 2 cross x plus 3a. So we are writing equation 1 for 2x plus 3. Now writing the values of a, that is minus 2, minus 1. Let's check once again. Minus 2, minus 1, 1, 0, 3, minus 4, that is 3a, and then the b, that means 0, 3, 2, 0, minus 4, minus 1. So after calculation, that means we are getting the value of x is equal to half of, that is the 0, 3, 2, 0, minus 4, minus 1, and minus of minus 6, minus 3, 3, 0, 9, minus 12. So that one is now half of 6, 6. Now the calculation, 0 minus of minus 6, 6, 3 of minus of minus 3, that means 6. Then 2 minus 3, that means minus 1, 0 minus 0, that means 0, minus 4 minus 9, that means minus 13, and minus 1 plus 12, that is 11. So according to the first equation, x is equal to half of that. 6, 6, minus 1, 0, and minus 13, 11. Now the second equation, that is given 3a plus 6b is equal to minus 3x. So that can be written as x equal to minus a minus 2b. So just find x is equal to, in place of a, I am writing minus 2, minus 1, 1, 0, 3, minus 4, and minus of 2 into b, 0, 3, 2, 0, minus 4, minus 1. Let's calculate. That one is equal to 2, 1, minus 1, 0, minus 3, 4, minus 0, 6, 4, 0, minus 8, minus 2. So the result is, for value of x equal to 2, minus 5, minus 5, 0, 5, 6. That is our matrix X.